So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Now listen, man, before we get into the next video, make sure your doors are locked, your house is secure, man. Yo, man, I had one of the craziest dreams last night, bro. Crazy dream. I don't know, something pop. It was like we was living in our old house several years back, me and Queen, right? And we got into some type of a scuffle with maybe neighbors or somebody, I don't know how. And it ended up with me killing the person and us hiding the body. It was like crazy, weird. Then the police discovered the body. I'm thinking it's because we've been watching all these police videos. Police discovered the body, brought me before a judge. Man, I went to jail. Like, it was a whole like crazy mess, bro. And the rest of the dream was like the basically me just, you know what I'm saying, existing in jail, going through what all goes down in jail and what happens in jail and dealing with inmates, man. And you know what I mean? In there trying to trade and borrow and go back and forth and hustle and survive and all that type of stuff, man. It was weird. But it was, the reason why I bring it up is because you ever had one of those dreams where it felt so real that when you wake up, it's like a sigh of relief that it's not real? That's the type of feeling I had when I woke up. Like, I really was like feeling like, bro, I ain't murdered nobody. Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? It's me. It's L, baby. Like, I ain't, man, whoever stay over there, I stay in my place over here. And I ain't looking for no, you know what I mean? None. Long as you leave my family alone, we good. So, but just to have that feeling and wake up and be like, was crazy, bro. Let me know if y'all ever experienced something like that, having a dream so real that you wake up and just feel like, thank goodness, it wasn't real. It wasn't real, man. I ain't trying to go to jail for the rest of my life. But anyway, this next video is the 10 scary dark web mystery box openings by YouTubers. Now, this whole mystery box thing is still a mystery, man. I just don't see myself. Somebody could have sent you a Chucky in a box, bro, or some kind of like whatever, something crazy in a box, man. People just ordering these mystery boxes all. Let's get to it, man. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button that's down below. Join the fam. Once you do that, moment of silence for the haters. That's enough. Now, run the likes up, baby. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's go.
Understandably want nothing to do with the dark web, but for those who are curious, there's a way to order anonymous mystery boxes. What's inside some of these boxes can be potentially dangerous or even incriminating at times. So if you still...
Oh, I didn't even think about it. What if somebody sent you a murder weapon, bro? Now your hand, you open it, check it, and then you don't have no gloves on, your fingerprints is down on a murder weapon?
Want to order one? Don't say I didn't warn you. Number 10. Joseph Widener opens his dark web mystery box and immediately comes face to face with two creepy dolls. Inside of a gray plastic bag, he also finds an old beat up hammer. It looks well used, though for what I can't tell, hopefully not on people. But then, worst of all, in another gray plastic bag, Joseph finds a sharp instrument that has almost certainly seen foul play one way or another.
What the dude?
The screwdriver is covered in hair and wet with an off-color liquid. It may or may not have been staged, but I personally think Joseph should have contacted the police just to be—
Yeah, because that looked like blood droplets in there too, bro. Like drops of blood. Man, I'm not playing with that. No, y'all know what I just dreamed about? No. I ain't trying to go to jail. Call the cops quick.
on the safe side. Let me know if you
I would have recorded myself grabbing the box from the porch, bringing it inside, and opening it.
agree. Number 9. A YouTuber named QBangGuy receives a deep web mystery box with a pile of old electronics inside. He notices an outdated cassette player with headphones, so he puts them on and hears a woman saying the same thing over and over again in a different language. Listen to this part and let me know if you can translate.
Sound like music you hear before somebody die, or if somebody putting a spell on you or something like that.
Something about the woman's tone sounds menacing to me, almost as if she is making a twisted prediction. If you speak the language, please let me know if I am right. Number 8. That guy Aaron has $100 to blow, so he orders a deep web mystery box to see what he can find. Inside the box is a typed note suggesting that he made a mistake ordering this box, and things get weirder from there. Aaron slowly begins pulling out items that, when put together, recreate the scene of a horrible atrocity. Duct tape, surgical gloves, zip tie cuffs, and an old hand-turned screw that people would use instead of an electric drill are all found inside. Then there's this quick old video clip of a female stranger.
Where are we at? Powder Mountain. What day is today?
Something about this short video feels very dark and sinister. Could the—
Yeah, like, how many other people besides me wondering if that lady is still alive? The entire time it was playing, that's all I can think about. I hope she's not dead. I hope she's not dead. I hope she's still alive. Like, that's weird, bro.
The girl seen here also be the same person who these instruments were later used on? I guess that staging all of this would not be that hard. Number 7. Alex Miner pops off the top of his dark web mystery box and receives a handwritten warning. To paraphrase,
"Dear friend, life is a mystery, a very, very dirty mystery at times. You never know what you are touching or what you are leaving behind." I don't know.
It says that life is a dirty mystery and you never know what you are touching. As for the weird drawing beneath it, your guess is as good as mine. Alex finds an old compact disc and quietly sets it aside. Then he finds this weird leaky bag full of white powder. If you have any idea what this is, let me—
That would suck. Somebody see like a kilo of cocaine. That would suck. And then be like on a piece of paper, right? Like, the cops would be there soon. Bro, I would lose my mind.
No, the next object almost certainly confirms my suspicions. Covered in the mysterious white powder is this weird tool marked biohazard.
Biohazard. Can anybody tell me what this is?
Later, when Alex plays the CD, this is what he hears. Listen to this and tell me if you can hear a voice say something like, "I see you." And leave me a best guess as to what this all means. Number 6. Allie H claims to have bought this mystery box for $1,000. The bottom of the box is covered with paper towels, so he can't see what's underneath. He absent-mindedly reaches straight into the box without a second thought, a decision he soon regrets.
But something literally just, what the
It's a needle.
pricked me.
Bro. Man, that could have had like AIDS on it or something like that. Oh, man.
Guys, I think I just screwed up.
Allie H is pricked by a strange needle that's tangled in tufts of foreign hair. The rest of the items appear to be weird chemicals that Allie H can't identify. By the end of the video, his finger is throbbing and he knows he needs medical attention quick.
I'm literally going to the hospital with this whole package, and I'm gonna just tell them what happened, and I'm just gonna be straight up with them. But look at this.
I didn't see any actual liquids inside of the syringe, which is good. but I guess there could still be some sort of contagion on the tip of the needle itself. I was thinking he should have washed his hands immediately, but be sure to let me know if there are some extra steps Ali H could have taken to save his health. Ali H made this video in August of 2018, and at the moment, no update has been provided. Number 5. A YouTuber named Taijai & Co is sifting through a deep web box when she comes across what appears to be some sort of surgical instrument with strange markings, though I don't know what they could mean, if anything at all.
B4 or something? Yeah, it says B4 on it. Then there's also marker right here.
I also don't know what they were used for, only that they leave a greenish stain on Taijai's gloves, which I hope is nothing toxic. She changes gloves and moves on to the next object, an ice pick covered in red at the tip. I'm hoping that it's just rust and not what I think it is. Let me know what you think.
You got a shank. They sent you a shank.
My only question, besides what this could be, is who put it in the box and why? Number 4. Robert Reddick has been waiting 2 weeks for this day to come, but now the deep web box has finally arrived and he is incredibly nervous. He contemplates not opening the box at all at first. Then Robert calls over some friends and the three of them dive in. The first thing they notice is a weird stain on the inside of the box, followed by an impossibly pungent smell that nearly bowls them over. They put on some gloves and keep going. Tucked beneath some bubble wrap are 2 handwritten letters that say "I'm sorry" repeatedly. A third letter says a single word, Shinigami, which I looked up the meaning of. This is the name for ancient supernatural creatures who were thought to shepherd humans to the afterlife in Japan mythology. There's a lot of weird stuff left to pick through, like a fishbowl that's filled with a bunch of thumbtacks and a single red lighter. There's also a 4th note waiting inside.
It is now your turn. Bury, don't burn. It is now you who is cursed. They wish you the worst. And then another I'm sorry now.
What are they talking about here?
Boys.
I'm skipping past some items here, but eventually they come across a blank letter at the bottom of the box with a rather creepy hidden message.
Stop well. Stop well. You can. It says stop well. You can.
Stop while you can.
They do not heed the warning and eventually happen upon a large plastic bag with something decomposing inside. It's hard to say whether these are just props or a true deep web mystery waiting to be unraveled. I think the 3 friends appear very creeped out by the end of the video, so it's probably real. But I'd like to know what you think of their reactions. Number 3. This YouTuber isn't sure if deep web mystery boxes are real or not, so he buys as many of them as he can as an experiment of sorts. Sure enough, some of them don't have anything weird inside at all.
Y'all know what? I wonder if these fools are having this stuff sent to their home. Like, number one, you don't know where these packages is coming from or what's in them, and you don't know who's sending them, and now they have your address. I hope they're not doing it it just popped in my head. I'm like, yo. I hope nobody don't end up dead over this.
While others look as though they were packaged by a complete psycho. Take this dirty stuffed animal that's been stuffed with even dirtier stuffed animals, for instance. In the very last one is a pill container, presumably for smuggling purposes. The creepiest package of all is full of abused dolls. It looks like it was made by someone with serious problems. You can see how they cut off the doll's fingers one by one here. Then they made this children's pop-up book filled with occult symbiology.
No.
No.
Then they are about to throw the whole box away when suddenly a yellow Teletubby doll with a burnt face grabs their attention. Listen to the sound it makes and tell me how this noise is even possible. At this point, he's seen enough and decides not to open any more boxes. The only problem is at least several more are heading to his address in the mail. Number 2. Jazz Kinho and a friend decide to open a deep web box in a public place just in case they need to quickly get help. A short while later,
Thank you. Well, they opened it in a public place. That's one. I hope they just didn't send it to their home. bro. Come on, man. Y'all, we gotta start thinking better, fam. And then you know what made me cringe as well? Oh boy, in the last video, what he started doing, rubbing his face with his gloves that he just pulled that stuff out of there with, rubbing his face and his hair. Like, come on, y'all. Like, cross-contamination? Y'all ain't never heard of that.
They find this religious necklace, almost as if it was placed there to ward off evil. Next is a series of old photographs with X's over them. It's like they've been hunted or something, and then crossed out one by one.
Crossed out. Whoever this is crossed out. A baby.
I'm curious as to what this device is used for. It looks similar to something I've seen people in other videos use to communicate with spirits. Then again, it kind of looks like it could even be used to measure radiation. Jammed inside of a glass bottle is a baby doll that's covered in all red. Its head is busted open, and inside of the red gelatinous substance is a key for a box.
Okay, I'm gonna open this quick because inside this box, there's a dead spider. There's 3 teeth and 10 cents. Enough's enough with that. I'm closing that and I'm locking that back up.
If this box
Your bro was like, enough's enough of that. Closing it, locking it. Yeah, I left all that stuff right there, out there in the trash, dumpster somewhere.
is real, then I think whoever sent it has a real penchant for children's belongings. Perhaps everything in the box was taken from the sender's own personal collection. Before we get to number 1,
We gotta get number 1.
video for my icon in the top, also linked happier person, so if you're this way you'll be notified. 1. Base TV orders a mystery box off the dark web and eagerly opens it, never expecting to find a huge blatant evidence that someone's life was taken. He then finds this SD card and decides to watch a video.
Is that the guy who sent me the box?
Base TV doesn't know what to do next and decides to end the video. The next night, a man in black shows up at his door.
See, y'all know little cult activities like that be taking place, right? Like, y'all seen what was all in that video, fam. I'd have closed my laptop, but he kept watching it. Stuff like that really be taking place, man. Like, I'm serious.
Person's been knocking on my door for the past 30 minutes. I don't know why. He just won't give up.
He eventually answers the door and is actually arrested for his purchase. I'm not sure what happened next, if this is even real, or if Base TV is even legally allowed to give an update while under investigation. Most people use YouTube as a way to chronicle.
Listen, bro, like, cause you could think about it as well. Like, what if somebody did, like, for example, my example earlier was somebody sending you like a kilo of cocaine, and then they make you sign for delivery, and that's how they know you received your package, and then they send the cops to your crib. Like, it's some crazy people that do some weird things. Send you a murder weapon. You know what I mean? Like, a finger from a person. Like, bro, don't play around with these what are they called? Mystery boxes. I was about to say mysterious boxes, but these mystery boxes, man, don't play around with them, bro. Serious. And that ain't just coming from the guy who had the crazy dream last night about being in jail. Don't play around with these things, man. That's my warning. You take heed or you don't. It's up to you. All right? This is crazy. Dark web mystery boxes with baby dolls and teeth and little cut off doll fingers and hair and needles that could possibly prick that dude. We don't know whether he was telling the truth or not, but nah, man, don't play. Don't play. Stuff on it, leaving green substances on the girl's gloves. Nah. Y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of this video, man, and stick around and stay tuned. Till the next reaction, I'm out. Peace.